Hey everyone, it's Terry. Today we're going to talk about the Fat Quarter Shop, and we're going to talk about one of their monthly subscription boxes. The Fat Quarter Shop is an online store that sells fabrics and notions. Now, I found them when I saw their Sew Sampler box, and at that time I had a monthly subscription from another club, and I paid close to $50 for that subscription. I found out that the Fat Quarter Shop had a monthly subscription, and it's $24.95. Now, there is a waiting list for this club because it's so popular, but I would get on their waiting list if you're interested at all about what you're seeing in this box. There are other clubs as well. You can see the Sew Sampler, the Cape Collective, Quarterly Club, the Button Lovers Club, the R-Fill Club, and then there are also pre-cut clubs and block of the months and programs, and those are going to be stitch-alongs. Now, the Fat Quarter Shop has a YouTube channel, and I definitely suggest that you go to the YouTube channel. And the owner of the Fat Quarter Shop also has a Facebook group. And I just love watching her. She has so much energy. But let's talk about the Sew Sampler, and let me tell you what the price is for that box. And this way you'll get an idea of what kind of value you're getting. It's $24.95 a month plus shipping. When you first sign up for any of their clubs, you're going to pay a fee to join. In this case, it's 99 cents. This is a monthly club, so on the 20th of each month, they ship the box. I usually get it by the 22nd. I've been a member for well over a year, so I have these boxes all over my sewing room, and they're waiting for me to make projects with them, but a lot of times I'll grab the fabric and use it for something else. Now, one of the things that I want to mention to you is that you're going to get a lot in these boxes. You'll get fabric, notions, patterns, and then you get some bonuses. So let's look at this, and you'll also see that what they do is they produce videos. If there's a pattern where you need some instruction on how to sew it together, they'll show you that. The month of August was Sparkle and Shine. You'll always get a promo on the back for something that's inside of the box. We'll set that aside. You'll get a card that describes what's in the box. It'll tell you the value, and if you add all these things up, you're going to find out that the value of the contents that are in the box is going to be much higher than your monthly subscription. In this case, it's probably double. There'll be a promo code so you can get 20% off of the products here. So we'll start out with the maker's tape. This is a tape that's easy to tear. It's an all-purpose tape for sewing. It's great for using for zippers. You can mark your rulers. I use this type of tape also for machine embroidery. So we'll set that aside. You get a It's Sew Emma mini stash and store. Now, I have the larger version of these. I have 3 of them in my sewing room in different colors. And this is what you do. You can use it to hold notions right next to your machine. That way they'll be easily at hand, and they're so easy to find. So we'll set that aside. Then there is a cleaning brush, and it's also by It's Sew Emma. What's nice about this, I always clean out my bobbin case in that area. This is a nice soft brush, and there are 2 different styles. So you have one that is a shorter brush, and then you have the microfiber cloth for cleaning your screen. So that's a great little value right there. Then you have the Robert Kaufman fabric that is Violet Craft Modern Classics. This is 20 pieces, and these are 10-inch squares. Look at the colors, and I want you to look at the prints on these. So they're really pretty prints, and you'll notice that they're different. It's great for backgrounds. It'll be great for applique. It's just a nice all-around modern fabric. Inside the box, you're going to get a block of the month. This isn't necessarily for the fabric that you have in your box, but this is a pattern from Corey Yoder. This is block number 5, and these patterns sell for about $5 a piece. Last year the theme was barns, so it's great. It gives you the fabrics that you need, and it tells you the size you'll need to make this block. You'll also get a pattern for the fabric that's in your box. Now this is the Diamond Divide quilt by Violet Craft. It's a modern quilt that finishes to 60 by 72. On the back you're going to have all your fabric requirements, and Fat Quarter Shop often prepares the background fabric binding and backing in a package that you can buy after these boxes are shipped. We're going to put all of these things back in this box so that we can look at another box. Now, typically what I do is I take the notions out, leave the fabric in the boxes with the patterns so I can find it. And I use my notions because I love everything that they send to me. Let's look at the May box. In the May box, the theme was bobbing for apples. So you're always going to get the card that shows you what's included in the box and the value. If there is a sale on any of the items, you'll be notified of that. So here are 10 cuts of Fat 8s. This is a fabric by Moda, and it's just a beautiful fabric. Look at it. We'll set that aside. We have fork pins, and there are 35 pieces of this. This is made by Clover, and it's great for sewing and quilting. We have needles, so there's an assortment of 40 needles inside of a nice package. And I keep these packages, I've had one for probably 10 to 15 years, and one even older than that where a couple of needles are missing. Here's triangles on the roll, so you can sew and follow along with the pattern using the fabric that you have. And if you do that, you'll make this apple crisp quilt pattern. This sews out to be a finished size of 42.5 by 56. It would make a great center block as a medallion inside of a larger quilt. On the back, you'll see you can buy the finishing kit to make this, and here's the fabric you need. And again, here's the block of the month by Corey Yoder, and this is block 2. So we'll place all that back in this box, and we'll look at a couple more. I just think that it gives you an idea of the flavor of what you're getting for your money. This was for February. This was breast cancer awareness month. So here's an add a quarter ruler. Of course, you always get the paperwork that tells you what's inside the box. And there is some pineapple quilt foundation paper that is somewhere else in my sewing room right now that was included in this. It was a value of $8. I took it out. You do have the Allison Glass charm packs. There are 2 of them, and these are valued at roughly $20. So just the first 2 items add up to what you would pay if you went in and bought these items at retail. We'll set that aside. The ruler is a value of $8.98. Then there is Alex Anderson's 4-in-1 Essential Tool. So this has a flat end presser, then it has a point turner on the end, and then inside of it you have your seam ripper, and then on the other end you have a stiletto that's super sharp. And the nice thing about this is everything is right here. It has a great feel. In fact, it's easy to hold because of the way it's made. It's all wood. All right, and actually the foundation paper is in the box. So here's the foundation paper, and that's so you can use the fabric that's included to make the blocks that you see. And this is the pattern. It's called Mai Tai. And here's the recipe card for what was the barn block. This was last year's theme for the block of the month. So we're going to place all of that back inside the box. And I'm not sure if the triangles on the roll go in that box. I think it actually goes in the bobbin for apples, so we'll move that. And we're going to look at another box. I know this is a long video, but I want you to see just kind of what you're getting when you join a club like this. So this is the sprinkles and confetti box. This was a birthday box for the month of April. On the back there was a promo code, and this is the Corey Yoder Club. So this doesn't have a promo code inside of it, but there will be a sale somewhere else. So this is K Facet fabric, or perhaps it's not. It may be Tula Pink. I think this is Tula Pink. This is Free Spirit, and it's a small jelly roll. So it's 18 pieces. That is Tula Pink's Pinkerville. Look at it. That is absolutely gorgeous. Then you get quilter's tips. So you can put these on your fingers, and if you're doing free motion quilting, you can use these quilter tips. You have a pair of Tula Pink scissors. These are the spoon or duckbill scissors, and they're 4-inch. It's a mini duckbill. Then you have the pattern for block 1 of the Goodness Grows series. Then you have a ruler, and it's a pretty ruler, and this is a Tula Pink ruler. It has a nice backing, so it's going to grip your fabric, and it looks like it's a 4.5-inch square. Then you are invited to some amazing sales right here. So there were several codes that could be used. These have probably all expired by now, but you can see this was expiring 7/31, so that was a monthly sale. And then here is the pattern that you could make with the contents of this box, as long as you purchase the background fabric you need. So that was the sprinkles and confetti box. I hope this gives you an idea of what's included in the Sew Sampler box. I highly recommend this because I've been a subscriber to the Back Quarter Shop Sew Sampler block for probably, I'm going to say at least 18 months. And every month has been something that's inspiring. The fabric is a nice fabric. It's something I would go out and buy myself. And in addition to that, I love every notion that ever came in the box. I'm Terry Maffitt. I'll have a link to the Back Quarter Shop on this video, and I hope you enjoyed the contents of the box and seeing the reveal. Thanks, and have a great day, and join me on Facebook in the Just Stitching with a Brother Luminaire group. Bye-bye.